So here's a little sequence that worked for me in terms of controlling someone in my close guard when they threaten to open and pass it. After I show the control sequence, I'm going to show a sequence of submissions that you can chain together and give your opponents a really tough time with. All right, let's do it. Okay guys, so we're gonna start here. I'm in my close guard with a collar and sleeve grip, okay? So Malcolm here is gonna start to try to open my guard. But if he doesn't address these grips and he just starts to open my guard, now from here, he doesn't address the grips, I don't address the grips. Now my guard is open, okay? So now I'm in trouble. I have to frame and start to re-grip and start the process all over again, but this time from a disadvantage because my guard's been open. So what I like to do here is from this kind of grip sequence where I have a collar, whether it's same side collar or cross collar and sleeve, if Malcolm doesn't address the grip and starts to open my guard right away, I side scissor, I immediately transition from the collar to the sleeve, and then from here, I'm going to shallow lasso. This is really important because here, if he starts to open my guard, push this down, create the ramp, push this down and step over. Now I have to use the knee shield, try to free up my knee. And now from here, I'm at a disadvantage because he can start to stand up, start to pass my guard here. And now I have to fight to get some kind of position back. However, in this situation, if he starts to open my guard, I side scissor, I get my hip to the other side, I take the sleeve, and I shallow lasso. Now, even if he tries to push this down, okay, go ahead. I can use my lasso to move him back and then obtain my spider grip on the other side. So now I have a shallow lasso and the spider guard here, okay? So now from here, I can do a lot of things here. I can make my lasso go deeper. I can square up with him. I can transition to the spider, start to switch sides, depending on where I'm comfortable or what I'm comfortable doing. So now I'm gonna show you guys a chain of submissions and attacks that you can use from this position based on where Malcolm's positioning is. Are his knees on the floor? Does he have two knees on the ground? Does he have one knee on the ground? Does he stand up? Okay, number one, he starts to open me up, transition, take the sleeve, lasso, okay, move him back, and get my spider grip. Very, very important, I kick him off to the side and make his weight distribution go this way, not square. If he's square with me, he can start to pressure my lasso and start to put me in the splits and start to work his passes. So here, I want to make him off balance here, scoot my hips to the side, and kick him that way. Now here, he's gonna want to circle his hand, right, to get free of my lasso, okay? So now I'm gonna anticipate that he's gonna try to do that, so I'm gonna make my lasso go deeper. Now when he circles his hands, I'm gonna attack, I'm gonna grab his elbow or the tricep, kick up, boom, lock in my triangle. Notice how I did not let go of the sleeve. Now I can hip up, finish my triangle, boom. Here's another option, here like this, boom, he goes to circle, I trap it, he hides his arms, so I lock in my triangle, shrimp, lock it in, and now look, I'm going to switch from a sleeve grip to a C grip, bring him to me, okay, very good. Now I can finish the kimura while pinching his shoulder, okay. Option number two, same thing. He starts to threaten to open my guard, take the sleeve, lasso, he starts to stand up. Now when he starts to stand up, this is very bad for me. If he's square with me, he's going to pressure my lasso, circle his hand out, and then start to pass, exactly. So now from here, he starts to stand up. I'm gonna yank his sleeve and kick my my foot over to the side. It moves him sideways. And now I'm gonna go into a deep lasso and square up. Now Malcolm's gonna wanna again circle. Look, my heel is down, I'm controlling him. He's gonna wanna circle his hand. As he does that, I attack again. This time I can attack the omoplata, okay? If he starts to posture up, I can go back into the triangle, and here's the attack again. Let's do that one more time in a little flow sequence. Check it out.